Heather, I did not know you were in Washington until Anna mentioned it to me at our meeting last week. Man. After that meeting I was ready to strap myself to the bed springs and turn up the voltage. Convert to vegetable status, and apply for a job at USDA. Those 99%ers that run AgWeb are like vampires. They just suck the ambition, drive, free will, individualism and risk-taking ability right out of you. How are things working out for you here in the most corrupt city in the world?
Well, after you provided me with those letters of recommendation, it was a shoo-in getting my job at USDA. The Secretary of Agriculture personally handled my application. It was like he had been presented with an offer he could not refuse. I owe you big time.
Yes. The Secretary of Agriculture claims to be a lawyer, is licensed in the rural backwater, and it is common knowledge how much I admire lawyers. They gave me the key to the city. They love me out here. I am a real nice guy. It has taken a few years, but I have most of them down to self-preservation time. All they want to do is finish out their career, collect their pension, and join the rest of the federal retirees in Monterrey, Mexico. It has been real quiet out here since one of their U.S. attorneys got the chance to wear a little orange jumpsuit for about 7 years. I understand he enjoyed dropping the soap in the shower every day.
Anna moved in before I could even get settled. I left there shortly after my interview with DB, and he described the perks that went with being an exercise thread star. I was getting flack from Sarah all the time because of Anna's attempts to ace me out of my opportunity to assume Greg's position. I was asked to turn in my sheeple membership certificate and was shunned by the sheeple community. You know, that is a pretty closed order there in Mexico, Missouri. I think she wanted to be an exercise thread star. Now she spends a lot of time keeping her mind and body healthy at the AgWeb Health Club.
I understand the exercise video with DB did not work out. When did you stop working for Greg at AgWeb? You know, I think they got Greg out of the straitjacket and back into sport jacket and tie after DB provided the intervention to get him back on the wagon at Sarah's request. They claim you tried to stab him in the back.
I decided to move on because I could not put up with the catfighting going on among the sheeple. They attempted to blacklist me when I applied for the exercise thread star position with DB. Then this position at USDA presented itself. I was loyal to Greg. The thought of harming him never crossed my mind. I understand that he has now been relegated to traveling with that rowdy crowd at Pro Farmer, digging root pits and counting kernels on ears of corn. I am afraid in that crowd he will lose his moral compass and may be required to turn in his sheeple certification.
Well, Anna and I had a discussion regarding her assuming the executive position. I found she was quite paranoid after my response assuring her she would not have any problem assuming the position. By the way, what is your security clearance level within USDA?
I am cleared for top secret right now with a crypto clearance pending approval. Why didn't you tell Anna to contact DB? He has the solution needed to eliminate the indecision of assuming the position.
I told Anna that DB was the person to contact. He had the solution for assuming the position. I may need your help as I continue my investigation of the monthly crop comic book published by Larry, Mo, and Curly. Also, the old AgWebbies are being pushed off the website. We may have to orchestrate a hostile takeover. See if you can find out who owns 51% of the outstanding common voting shares of the magazine. We can raise the money to gain control of the outfit, and then we can get it straightened out. I will set up an appointment with Bernanke at the Fed if we need a loan to complete the acquisition. The plane is waiting for me at the airport. I will be flying back under the cover of darkness to God's country incognito. I owe you big time for assisting me on this. I will FedEx you instructions on our next meeting. Thanks for the case of Corona you sent me.